Hello guys, this is a video lesson about Cambridge IELTS 7 Test 1 Reading Passage 1. The topic is about let's go bats. Alright, let's get into the topic. It's about matching information. The first one is about matching information, so let's figure out the keywords. Example of wildlife, yeah, that's the keyword. Let's figure out, just make them bold. Other than bats, yeah, other than bats, which means it's not about bats, it's about other types of animals, and they don't rely on vision, they don't depend on vision, so they have another type of navigational system, right? All right. How early mammals avoided. So early mammals is about the mammals just leave it just maybe back to million years ago. Avoided dying out, which means survive it, right? They survive it. So the next one, why? The reason why bats hunt in the dark. So we should figure out the reason. And the next one is how a particular discovery has helped our understanding of bats. I think we should figure out the our comprehension in terms of bats, like the what kind of discovery just was a trigger, right? The last one is about early military use of echolocation. The echolocation is kind of system that bats can use just whenever they are trying to figure out the way, right? All right, let's just look for the exact correct answer. So we should figure out the synonyms of each of them, right? Examples of wildlife and other than bats, and they don't rely on vision at all whenever they are navigating. So let's just pay attention to this word, okay? Just B1. Bats are not the only creature, which means they are different. It's not about bats, so there is some sort of examples, and the examples are about night flying insects. So this is the example, right? And they don't rely on vision to navigating. Navigating means finding their way. Mhm. So don't rely on vision in the absence of light, right? And here, little or no light, cannot see. All right, this is which means this is the proof for the first one. So make let's write B. Let's type B here. All right. The next one is about how early mammals avoided dying out, right? So mammals, early ones, which means yeah, it's about dinosaurs. Dinosaurs are used to be mammals, used to live a long time ago, and ancestry of mammals, ancestry of all mammals, which means dinosaurs. So they are early mammals, and avoided dying out means manage it to survive at all. Which means here we have the exact proof for the question. And the last one. Why bats hunt in the dark? Because it's written like here. They hunt at night because they cannot use light. They cannot use light, and in order to avoid obstacles. And another reason is that in the daytime, economy is already heavily exploited, which means in the daytime there are other type of birds that can do hunting, right? These can be the reasons, exact reasons for the third one. So, which means the answer will be A, because here it's written like, and B, we can use any letter more than once, right? Then, so the first one, particular discovery has helped our understanding of bats. So let's look for the discovery. I think it's here. Yeah, it's about radar discovery. It's about sonar discovery here. And scientific understanding of the details why bats are doing has come from applying a radar theory of them, right? Okay. So particular discovery. Particular, which means exact specific discovery is. So I can say sonar and radar are can be a particular discovery, and understanding of bats here, understanding of the details of what bats are doing. And that's why it's about E. And the last one is about military usage, right? Military usage of echolocation. So here there were some words regarding World War, right? Second World War, which means military, right? Submarine is about military. Weapon is about military. So the next one, echolocation. Yeah, we have here echolocation. So it's five. So the next type of question is about sentence completion, summary completion, facial vision. The summary's title is facial vision. All right. If you pay attention here, you can see a word in quotes, right? So what does it mean? The word in quotes. I think it means it's a trigger for us to figure out the location of the answer, because here we have the word facial vision in quotes, right? Which means that's the location of the answer, right? Here and here. So, blind people report that so called facial vision is comparable to sensation of touch on the face. In fact, sensation is more similar to the way in which pain from a something, arm or leg, might be felt. So we need here an adjective, right? Similar to, that's the keyword. Pain, arm and a leg. So the next one, perceiving, right? Perceiving, getting something through, via something, via our ears. And the next one, principle has been applied in design of instrument which calculation, right, of seabed. This was followed by wartime. Wartime, that's the Second World War. Finding something, finding tanks, finding submarines, finding anything regarding military weapons, right? So let's look for the exact answers. So sensation is more similar to the way in which pain from a something, arm or leg. So yeah, touch or the left face, which means here touch on the face, which means we are in the exact route to the towards the answer. Yeah, pain. This is the word pain here, and phantom limb. So limb here. This is really tricky word. Limb, right? Limb means arm or a leg. So limb is our part of the body, which means arm or a leg. So there is a word phantom, which means we have to write phantom. Why? Because it's an adjective. That's why. Phantom arm, phantom limb, right? That's the sixth one. And the ability actually comes from receiving, perceiving through our ears. So, yeah, going through in the ears, perceiving, which means using echoes of their footsteps on their obstacles. Yeah, I think the right answer will be echo because actually using echoes of their footsteps. So footsteps is some sort of echo that can listen, that can be heard, right? That's why the answer will be echoes. Then the next one, calculated something. Calculation means here. So let's figure out. Yeah, measure. Calculation means measuring the depths of the thing, right? The answer will be depth. And the last one is about finding submarine. Finding means detection, right? So the next one is also a fill in the gaps, but this time no more than 2 words. So long before the invention of radar. Long before, which means several million or billion years ago. Yeah, here, you see? Millions of years earlier, which means long before the invention, right? This means long before the invention. Something had resulted. So if you pay attention here, right, just we have to be super careful to the commas, right? But all the world now knows that bats, or rather than natural selection, working on bats, comma, had perfected. Here we have some word combination, and we have to be super careful when it comes to the extracting the correct answer. I think natural selection would be perfect one, right? Why? Because here this word can be really suitable, and whenever you do the translation, yeah, natural selection resulted in sophisticated. Yeah, perfected. Sophisticated means perfected, right? Radar like system in beds. System, right? This is the word system. Perfect. The next one is radar is inaccurate terms when referring to bats because something aren't used their navigation system. So what do we need here? Something is not used. So they do not use radio waves. So the answer is radio waves. Mm-hmm. Good. It's perfect, right? Because radio is not used here, right? Do not use. Radar and sonar are based on similar what? So they are really similar to each other. So, but the underlying theories of radar very similar. So the question 12, radar and sonar are based on similar something. So they are really similar to each other. Based on what? But underlying mathematical theories of radar and sonar are very similar. Yeah, this is the keyword. Radar and sonar are really similar to each other. But how? Because of their mathematical theories. This is because, right? Mathematical theories. So the answer will be mathematical series. This is the correct answer. And based in similar are the keywords, right? Next one, the word echolocation, first used by someone working as. You know, this is the word as. I think whenever you just think about as, working as, we just ponder that it's about job, right? So American zoologist, this is the keyword, zoologist. This is the answer. It's not keyword, but the answer itself. Responsible for the discovery of sonar in bats contain the term echolocation, right? Yeah, we are. So what else? Humans, yeah. Whether used by animals, by human instrument. Largely responsible for, which means use it, right? Coined the term. Coined the term. Yeah, this is the keyword. Coined. Coined means. So let me show you its definition, right? It's not about money, it's not about monetary, but it has its verb meaning here. So coin. Yeah, inventing. You see, this is the point. Inventing. Inventing means being first, right? And this is 100% synonym with each other, like parallelly. So zoologist, the answer will be zoologist. Yeah, the answer was zoologist. And anyway, let's figure out the what we have done here. So we did all of them, I think. Yeah, BAAE. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to put the answers. It was D. Just yeah, here we have already written like 5. Here is D. And phantom echo depth detection, natural selection, radio waves, mathematical theory, zoologist. Right. So that's all. Thank you.